Happy New Year and welcome back to the Superior Comic Show, the show that told the Illuminati sending Hulk to space was a bad idea. Obscure comic reference. Let us know if you got that. My name's Peter and I am your host. And on this, the first show of 2021, we're going to be taking a quick look back at 2020 and all the pivotal comic and pop culture moments. We're doing this because 2020 was a shit show, but let's see if we can find the good parts of it. Also, because I couldn't secure a guest for this early into the new year, but we don't mention that. Yeah, 2020 was, like I said, a shit show. So many things were supposed to happen that didn't, from all the cons being cancelled, all meet and greets being cancelled. We were supposed to have Black Widow, we didn't. It was just a wreck. But we did, however, get Wonder Woman 1984 on Christmas Day, dropped in HBO Max and cinemas. We got Warner Brothers revealing they're going to be dropping all their movies for the foreseeable future onto HBO Max. Could spell the end of the cinema business, but we'll just have to wait and see how that goes. And we had the Disney done their Investors Day announcements with announcing tons of new content coming to Disney Plus that a lot of people are excited for. That has boosted their stock, basically, let's be honest. What else do we have? We had DC CW shows continued rolling on as they do. Stargirl was introduced, I believe, this year, or could have been last year. Maybe Stargirl season 2. I'm still a bit behind on my CW shows. Is she even on CW? Someone will correct me in the comments. They always do. We also had season 2 of The Mandalorian, which was huge and ended with some questions, like all good seasons do, when they know they're going to get brought back for another one. Yeah, we had New Mutants dropped as well. What a shit show of a year. We really had sweet fuck all. Yeah, trying to look on the bright side of that. Don't think I can. So yeah, let's just get right down to it and let's have a look at we're doing a little awards things. Have a look at some of the best pop culture categories for 2020. The categories we're going to be looking at are Artist of the Year, Writer of the Year, Comic Character of the Year, Comic of the Year, and then we're going to move on to the screen and we're going to have TV Show of the Year, Movie of the Year, TV or movie Character of the Year, and then we're going to have an Actor of the Year. I thought of adding in Supporting Actor of the Year, but let's be honest, a lot of supporting actors in recent times have stolen the limelight from their main counterpart. So I'm going to put the support actors in with the actors because they are actors. How many times have I said actors? Yeah. And then we're going to finish it all off by looking ahead to the coming year and what we're hoping we get to see in 2021. So let's start things out. Artist of the Year. I'm going to start off with some honorable mentions. We have, of course, Greg Capullo. We have, of course, the ever consistent Mark Bagley. His work on Amazing Spider-Man this year has been nothing short of phenomenal. And I know me waxing lyrical about an Amazing Spider-Man artist, who would have thought? But Mark Bagley is just, his work never ceases to amaze. He done work on Venom, which is one of the biggest comics of 2020 and 2019, and just outstanding. I'm going to leave it at 2 honorable mentions because if I keep going on, the quality of art in the comic universe is outstanding. It's next level. And anyone that I didn't mention, I apologize. My time limit here. I've got a little one, but yeah. So we're gonna move straight on to my pick for artist of the year. Now, again, people might get a bit annoyed by this, but these are my picks. These are my personal picks, who I think, and I'm gonna give comic artist of the year to Joe Bennett. For his work on the Immortal Hulk. Um, Joe's work is incredible. The art style fits so perfectly with the horror writing of Al Ewing on the Immortal Hulk. And speaking to Al a couple of weeks back, shameless plug, you can check that out. It's up on Spotify and it's a few videos down um, here on YouTube. But yeah, Al Ewing said he finishes the art so quick that it's almost like you think he's just trying to power through it, but then you see the quality is just that good. He is just that good of an actor. So yeah, the superior comic artist of 2020 is Joe Bennett. I don't know why I'm announcing like that. He's probably not going to see it, but maybe he will. I would like to consider Al Ewing a close personal friend now. Al might disagree. Anyway, uh, next category we have writer of the year. In the honorable mentions, this man I just talked about there, this might stop us being close personal friends. That he's not winning it, but Al Ewing is definitely in the honorable mentions for writer of the year. His work on Sword and Immortal Hulk and Guardians of the Galaxy has been nothing short of amazing. We have Nick Spencer, his work on Amazing Spider-Man. I wasn't a huge fan of him at first when he came in. Brought Mary Jane back, wasn't my thing, but you can't deny whether I disagree with some of his choices. I can't deny the quality of the writing and the ability to storytell is just crazy. And with Mark Bagley beside him on art, you have a beautiful relationship there, and it works so well. We have Andy Lanning and Ron Mars. Their work on Justice League Endless Winter has been incredible so far. Two guys that I talked to recently who were just amazing people, absolute gentlemen, and great crack too. They've just knocked it out of the park as would be expected from them separately, but put them together and that was basically because I know my audience. That was an Irish person talking to mostly American people using an Italian gesture. Multicultural. It's the hard thing with not having a guest. I've no one to laugh at my stupid jokes because they feel obliged. I just need to get a laugh track. But yeah, my pick for writer of the year, and I'm going to start this off by saying, please come on the show. Please, please, please. Right, I'm done growling. Writer of the year for Superior Comic Show for 2020, Donnie Cates. I don't think anyone can deny Donnie Cates. He's been, to me, he's been the bar for the last couple of years with Venom, Daredevil, King in Black, Thor. He's just the man is just everywhere, and you can see why. In my opinion, he's Marvel's top writer, the man, comics top writer. Definitely over the last 12 to 18 months, there's just no stopping him. And I got to meet him in person a while back before I changed the format of the show and started bringing on guests. Should have asked him then, but didn't think of it. But absolute gent of a guy, so laid back, so down to earth. Complimented me on my Venom hoodie. Seeing I was nervous, didn't bother him one bit. Signed my Venom comic, had a chat with me, and then sent me on my way. And didn't charge for the signature. You know, what more can you want from the guy? So yeah, Donny Cates is the Superior Comic Show writer of 2020. Now on to comic character of the year. This one is it's very difficult. It's very broad, very wide. There's so many characters. You have Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman. You have Hulk. You have Iron Man. You have Captain America. It's it is what it is. You have Spider Man. You have now Null coming in. It's just there's so many characters. It's hard to pick one character of the year, but I'm gonna do it anyway. And I have a feeling after this, people are gonna call me out on having a Marvel bias. I don't. I just I collect more Marvel than DC, so I see more of it. But I am trying to add to my DC collection. So any current runs going on, let me know what I should get on. Anyway, I'm segueing off in the wrong directions here. Comic character of the year, Superior Comic Show 2020. Comic character of the year, Venom. I don't think you can argue really the year Venom has had. Um, you know, his ongoing is one of the best, most collected comics out there. He has this huge event now that he's basically the lead character in, other than Null, King in Black. He's been written by again Donnie Cates, who was amazing at fleshing out a character. So yeah, 2020's comic character year goes to Venom. Now, again, comic of the year. This one was difficult. You have so many amazing comics that were released this year. You have Extra Sword, you have Sword, you have Dark Knight's Metal, Batman Who Laughs, Three Jokers. You have your regular ongoings of Amazing Spider-Man, Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, which is always incredible. Venom, as mentioned previously, won Comic Character of the Year, and Donny Cates won Writer of the Year. But for me, Comic of the Year, as much as Venom gets character, Donny Cates get writer, you think Venom would get Comic of the Year. I love Venom. But the Superior Comic Show Comic of the Year for 2020 goes to Al Ewing's Immortal Hulk. It's again something new for me seeing the horror genre in comics and being written so well, and then with the artwork from Joe Bennett, it just pulls it all together. It's a comic that has me on the edge of my seat, has me anxious, and that's what I want. I want comics to make me feel things, and yeah, I'll be honest, it just Al Ewing's Immortal Hulk takes comic of the year. Now, so many amazing comics that was very close. The likes of Venom, the likes of Batman, the likes of the Three Jokers, it pushed it close. I know Batman and the Three Jokers, same thing, but whatever. Move off that. Yeah, but yeah, Beer Comic Show 2020 Comic of the Year, The Immortal Hulk. Now we move on to the screen. My green screen goes all weird when I do that, so I disappear into it. Starting off with TV show of the year. TV show of the year is, like all these categories, very subjective, objective. One of those. We had the final season of Agents of Shield this year. We had continuations of The Flash, of Legends of Tomorrow, Supergirl, the ending of Arrow. It was a big, big year, but TV show of the year. I think anyone who's watched it knows this was gonna win for anyone who's doing awards. The Superior Comic Show TV show of the year for 2020 is The Mandalorian. What can you say about The Mandalorian? John Favreau just, I'm probably butchering his name. I say that every single show I say, so I'm butchering someone's name. He's incredible, and Mandalorian has been revitalizing the Star Wars franchise. Let's be honest, a lot of people were in two minds on the movies, on the sequels, but Mandalorian has brought interest right back to that franchise and has brought in toy sales and comic sales, and now has its own spin-offs coming up. So yeah, The Mandalorian, bravo. Now, movie of the year is a difficult one. So many movies cancelled, so many movies underwhelming. It's just, and then you had some great movies. We had Wonder Woman 1984 dropping there Christmas Day. We had Birds of Prey. We had Sonic the Hedgehog. And we had animated movies such as Justice League Dark Apocalypse War. We had The Old Guard. And yes, I am mixing animated movies and movies in to find the movie of the year. We had The Grinch. I think that was this year. That was last year, wasn't it? The Benedict Cumberbatch one, or I hope so. Maybe it's 2019. I'm getting it wrong. Didn't win anyway, so it doesn't really matter. We had the surprise success of the New Mutants. That movie took me by surprise. I wasn't expecting to be that good. Fox's last X project. Fair play, but they all miss out, and I've seen people raving about this. People are loving it, and I loved it. Pop culture again as well. It's not just comics. This comic stuff's going to win it. Superior Comic Show Movie of the Year for 2020. Soul came out at the end of the year, but wow, what a movie! What a concept! Just amazing. Um, yeah, no, Soul. Pixar does it again. Incredible, incredible movie. Deep meanings, stuff that's said without being said. It brings a tear to your eye as well. Pixar is great. Pixar are great at that. They're great at getting us invested in animated characters. But now on to the final two categories, and one you've been waiting for, and one I think you'll uh, the choice is going to be obvious, and the last one I think could be a surprise. TV movie character of the year: Wonder Woman, Magic, The Mandalorian, The Flash, Arrow, Supergirl, all amazing characters, all completely outshined by a superior comic show TV movie character of the year for 2020, Grogu. Can you argue? Can you argue? Baby Yoda, Grogu, whatever you want to call him, is money to Disney. He is money. And even at that, they're sticking with their story and basically have written him out. Oh, spoilers alert, of Mandalorian for next season. He is money, but they're not just putting money above the story they're trying to tell. I don't know why I'm doing the Donald Trump. And believe me. And my hands are bigger than his. Might be why it's not working. Grogu, listen, he tops everything. So let's show the graphic again. Last but not least, actor of the year for 2020. You have Grant Gustin, you have Gal Gadot, you have Kristen Wiig, Maisie Williams, Pedro Pascal. So many incredible actors. But the actor I'm picking for actor of the year, many would consider a supporting actor in everything they've been in this year. But their level of range on just the amount of cookie jars they have their hands in, it must be banned from all jar shops worldwide because their hands are just constantly in every cookie jar and they're showing up their main counterparts. So yeah, the Superior Comic Show Actor of the Year for 2020, Ming Na Wen. Melinda May in Agents of Shield. She had a little cameo in Mulan, just a little bit of fan service, and then her role in The Mandalorian as Fennec Shand. Just it brought a new level of badass. Ming Na Wen is just incredible, and yeah, she gets photographic again. So, yeah, any of you people who won awards want to come on the show, hit us up on Twitter or Facebook or anywhere. I'm here all the time. So yeah, that's our awards for 2020. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Who do you believe should have got each of these awards? Let us know in the comments. Let us know on Twitter. Let us know on Facebook. Love to hear your thoughts. So let's round it all out with a look ahead, look to the year ahead and what we have coming up in 2021. I'm gonna just put a little slideshow together here so you don't have to listen to my voice anymore. be fair, if you didn't want to listen to my voice, you'd probably be gone by now, but you might enjoy the content, hate the accent. It happens. So here's a little slideshow of everything we have to come in 2021. Enjoy, and thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit the like, subscribe button. You've seen it flash up there a couple of times. And we'll see you next week for issue 8 of the Superior Comic Show. So yeah, I've been Peter. Don't send your Hulks to space. Happy New Year.